I'm two-time British Strongest Man Adam Bishop, and today we're going to be taking you through some strongman conditioning. In the new modern era of strongman, it's not just good enough being super strong and statically strong and then not fit. You have to be good at everything. You need to be fit, fast, powerful, and of course statically strong as well. So we massively have to focus on our conditioning work. That's not just kind of the interval-based stuff, but it's also kind of the other low-level aerobic base work we need to as well. So I like to attack it from both sides. So my boring day-to-day work, I'm just getting out and doing kind of 45 minutes to an hour of kind of hard, fast walking every single day, just to build my aerobic base, which gets me through the full sessions I need to do. It kind of is the underlying kind of pillar of conditioning that I need to have to be able to do everything else in my day-to-day job. From there, I need to also be able to be fit for the events I need to do. So for strongman, most of the time we're working for 60 seconds to 90 seconds. It's very high intense work. And most of the time our most challenging conditioning work is either going to be high rep deadlifts or log presses, loading race, truck pulls, etc. So the bulk of that work actually gets done in my training. When I'm training for strongman, I'm training for these events, I like to do multiple sets of loading. I'll always stay on the clock. I'll keep my rest periods quite short. Whether I'm doing my bodybuilding work, my specific loading work, I'll always keep my rest periods quite short just to build that fitness. If I need to do additional work on top of that, then I like to do kind of interval-based work, like EMOM work with a sandbag. I think the sandbag is a really simple bit of kit that anyone can kind of really use. With a sandbag, obviously you pick it up and it's gonna be on your chest, so it also makes it a little bit harder to breathe. And then moving fast for that and sprinting back is a really, really good way of getting yourself not just fit, but obviously fit for loading races, like loaded carries, etc. So it's a fantastic way of working your kind of lungs, your legs, and everything in between. When I'm doing kind of intervals on that, I'll basically go every minute on the minute, carry a bag. It might be for me, it might be a 125 kilo bag, carry it for 20 meters and then sprint back, and then I'm going again every single minute, and I'll probably do between 10 to 16 reps of that just to get my lungs working. So let's go through the basics of how we're going to use a sandbag for our conditioning work. So when we're picking up a sandbag, I like to flip the sandbag onto its side. I get my hands underneath it with my feet just outside my hands. And then with a straight arm, I'm going to pull that bag up, and then I'll catch it and pull it up onto my chest as high as I can, just so I'm basically giving a bear hug to that sandbag. I find this way is probably the most comfortable way. Some guys like to shoulder their sandbags. It makes it feel like easier to run. But for me, it's much quicker to pick the bag, pop it off the floor, re-grab it on your chest, and then off you go. Hopefully that's giving you guys some tips on how you can include sandbags into your training for conditioning for strongman. If you've got any questions, put them in the comments below and we'll get back to you.